What went wrong between Iran and the United States? From best friends to worst enemies, there was a time when Iran and the United States were not enemies. In fact, they were close allies. American engineers helped build Iran's infrastructure. American universities educated Iranian students, and the U.S. government supported Iran's powerful monarch, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. But over a few dramatic decades, friendship turned into deep hostility. The story begins in the early 1950s. Iran had just elected a popular prime minister named Mohammad Mosaddegh. He made a bold decision that electrified the country. He nationalized Iran's oil industry. For years, foreign companies, especially British ones, had controlled Iran's oil and taken most of the profits. Mosaddegh wanted that wealth to belong to the Iranian people. Britain was furious. The British government pushed the United States to help remove him. In 1953, the CIA secretly backed a coup that overthrew Mosaddegh and restored the Shah to full power. 1953 Iranian coup d'etat became one of the most controversial operations in U.S. intelligence history. At first, the plan seemed successful. The Shah ruled Iran as a strong U.S. ally during the Cold War. Washington provided military aid, economic support, and political backing. Iran became a strategic partner against Soviet influence in the Middle East. But beneath the surface, anger was growing. Many Iranians believed the United States had destroyed their democracy. The Shah's government became increasingly authoritarian. Supported by a feared secret police force, political opponents were arrested. Newspapers were shut down, and dissent was crushed over time. Resentment toward the Shah and his American supporters intensified. By the late 1970s, protests spread across Iran. Demonstrations turned into a nationwide revolution. In 1979, the monarchy collapsed, and a religious leader named Ruhollah Khomeini returned from exile to lead the country. This moment, known as the Iranian Revolution, changed everything. The new Islamic government viewed the United States not as a partner, but as a symbol of foreign interference. Suspicion quickly turned into confrontation. When the U.S. allowed the exiled Shah to enter America for medical treatment, revolutionary students stormed the American embassy in Tehran. For 444 days, 52 American diplomats were held hostage. The event, known as the Iran hostage crisis, shocked the world and shattered relations between the two countries. From that moment on, mistrust hardened into open hostility. Over the following decades, tensions only deepened. The United States imposed economic sanctions on Iran, accusing it of supporting militant groups and pursuing nuclear weapons. Iran, in turn, viewed U.S. military presence in the Middle East as a threat to its sovereignty. Each side believed the other was responsible for the conflict. To Americans, Iran appeared as a hostile revolutionary state challenging Western interests. To many Iranians, the United States remained the power that once overthrew their democracy and supported a dictatorship. I beat today. The rivalry continues to shape global politics. What began as a strategic alliance during the Cold War slowly unraveled through coups, revolutions, and mutual distrust. The transformation from friends to adversaries did not happen overnight. It was the result of decades of decisions, fears, and unfinished history. And that is how the nations that once stood side by side became some of the most determined rivals. On the world stage,